is so powerful and such a leader. And it's exactly how Peter O'Toole is, by the way. He just walks in, he doesn't disrespect anybody, but he commands respect, just the way he holds himself. And I think that'd be a lot of fun to shoot. And then my guest star would be Jessica Biel. I have a lot of actors that I love to work with, like the Johnny Depps, obviously. And yeah. So I think if I could choose a guest star, I'd Johnny Depp. Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the easiest aspect of Sam's personality to tap into besides...
The looks.
I was going to say besides being a smarty pants.
I'm the smart assness.
And what is the hardest to tap into because it's so unlike you?
Okay. The easiest is the... It's a great question. I think the easiest is probably his analytical mind. Like I'm definitely I don't want to say I'm a thinker because that makes it sound like I'm intelligent, but I mean I like to think things out. I like to try and see it from different aspects, and it was easy for me to kind of get into that aspect of Sam's character, you know, seeing it from this angle instead of that angle, instead of just the first angle, trying to play devil's advocate. Like I'll find myself arguing with Sandy sometimes and saying something that I don't even think is true, but I'm just saying it to try and see where it goes, you know? And so I think Sam has a little bit of that. Sam's like, wait, Dean, like what about this, you know? What if the demon's good? Even if Sam thinks the demon is bad or knows the demon is bad, he's saying, let's think it out first. And the hardest part has been, his willingness to sacrifice himself to hunt ghosts. I mean, it's hard to tap into that in reality, you know? It's hard to go like, oh yeah, that's kind of like how I like to, you know, chase spirits. I'll just tap into that part. So anything dealing with the supernatural has been it was tough at first to find the reality because you're going, watch out for the Wendigo, you know, and you want to say it like, da-da-da, but you have to remember that it's real and that you're very scared, but you know what it is. And so his knowledge of ghosts sometimes, there's a scene that we just shot, and I'm saying, and the girl's saying, you know, it said, come to me. And I'm going, what words did he use? She says, come to me, like a million times. And then it hits Sam, like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, I don't know what it is, but Sam knows his dad's journal back and forth about all these demons, so that's been the toughest part. Where is it now? I see so many hands.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Cam.
I'm Jared.
Okay. Look, you live in my TV.
Pause. Hi, Cam.
Yesterday, someone asked Jim Beaver what his favorite charity was, and I was wondering what your favorite charity was, or if there's any causes that are close to your heart.
There are many causes that are close to my heart. I've been very upfront about how I feel about rescuing dogs and just animal shelters in general. Sandy, I know, is a fan of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and that's also a very worthy cause. But at least for me, I've always had a special soft spot for animals.
All right. First, I want to say thank you for coming out here. We know how busy your schedule is, and the fact that you even made today is just awesome. And
crazy busy with this. But that's work, and this is why I work. So.
I actually have a question for you. We would like to know, my friend and I, would like to know what you think of the fan fictions and the RPGs, and most of all, Wincest, because they're we want to know your opinion.
I'm obviously a little spooked by Wincest. I'm like, is that Jensen? But the fan fiction and the RPGs, I think, is sort of an aspect of what I was talking about earlier, about how everybody's taken apart in Supernatural, and they're not just watching it to, you know, I don't see anybody writing episodes of Grey's Anatomy, you know, like, and then the doctor will say this, and use a scalpel, but they become really passionate about the show, and I think especially for the fans of Supernatural, it's great. It's a great learning tool and exploring tool to explore this world. So I'm supportive. Hi.
I'm Jared.
How are you?
So excited to see you.
Good. I'm excited to see you.
Sandy yesterday said you might like to do a Western, and I was just curious.
Yeah.
My favorite is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's my father's favorite Western, and that's the Western that I sort of resort to if I'm talking about Westerns. That's hard to beat. All the Sergio Leone Westerns are pretty incredible. But yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
What's your favorite? What would you like to do?
I'd totally say The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is my favorite. Not just to steal from you, but that's what originally got me into Westerns. It's my father's second favorite movie. His favorite is Ben-Hur. And his second favorite is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So he would watch it regularly, and I'd sit down. And at first when I was a kid, I was like, I need more explosions, you know? Like, what's with all this sand and stuff? But now as I've grown older and thought, it'd be cool to be tough, I'd definitely go with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Are you kidding? Very sorry to hear that. He was a great talent. His work lives on. You wanted a question. I don't think the mic's going to make it to you.
She's had her hand up the whole panel.
I think I might. For those of you who couldn't hear the microphone, she wants to know if I'm going to go Antichrist. And I would actually like to. I'd actually like to see where Sam can go. I think it'd be very interesting. I mean, I think we've seen Sam be the good guy for so long that it'd be interesting just to see him give it a shot, you know, and see what he's powerful of. We heard so much for the last 3 years about, you know, Sam's different, Sam's like this, why does Sam have headaches and see visions, like what can he do? And I'm as curious as all of you are. I want to know, what can Sam do? So that's true. The way they explained it, I don't know if it's in an episode that's aired yet, but that they went dormant like a volcano. They just sort of, because I believed they were gone, they sort of went down into my belly. But hopefully they're ready to come back up out of my belly. How are you?
Hi, sorry. This is no.
You and Samantha Paris sound the exact same right now.
Yeah, we were chilling. Name's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. That's Rachel.
Oh my God, Tim. Running joke. Well, first, I want to say I was totally Dean Forrester of Gilmore Girls. Thick, roared socks are with me.
I agree.
I mean, I want a Dean like that. All right, first thing, it's got 2 parts. My friend's got a question.